Let's be honest, guys. KRC-20 launch, epic fail. Let's jump right on into it. Okay, guys, so taking a look at the KASPA price today, we're at 17.84 cents, down 6.69% on the day. I had a feeling that probably weren't going to hold that 19 cents, especially after the launch of KRC-20 that definitely clearly did not go as planned. I will say, though, that the KASPA network alone is separate from Cplex and separate from the KRC-20 standard. It's a third-party scenario going on there. So the KASPA network was not phased and is working as it should be in the background. It's just the KRC-20 standard and the Cplex company behind them that is having issues, and some third-party stuff with wallets, and obviously Casware wallet is having some issues as well, as you guys all know. As far as KASPA goes, I have not lost any faith or bullishness in the project. It's still doing exactly what it has been doing, and what I expect it to do in the future, it has not changed. So let's jump into this. We finally got an update from the Cplex team. For the last God knows how many hours, I've been trying to reach out to them, and I've been trying to, explain that the chaos, is all around us out here, and we still haven't heard word from, any updates from Cplex or Casware wallet. And everybody's kind of just sitting ducks out here, kind of waiting to see what the next move is, because, tokens aren't mintable, and you just get error codes when you try and mint, and, things just, we're looking a little bleak. In the back of my mind, I assume that everything would get fixed at some point. I imagine that they received a lot more usage and activity than they expected, and clearly they were not ready for that amount of activity on the network. So officially from Csplex here on their X Twitter page, the launch of Csplex Open Beta has been met with incredible enthusiasm, far exceeding our expectations. We're thrilled to see that the KASPA currency community so engaged. While the KASPA mainnet has remained stable and robust, we've identified some issues with RPC wallets, SEX integration, and other services, such as load balancing and failure to construct transactions, according to KIP9. We are currently working together with the community to help those parties resolve the issues. Additionally, for later integrated parties, please be aware of KIP9 to ensure functions work properly. To address these challenges, allow enough time for third parties to upgrade, return peace to the mainnet, and ensure a smooth experience for everyone. We have decided to temporarily pause the open beta after the DAA score reaches 83.5 million. We'll keep you posted on the exact timing. Don't worry about your data. It will not be lost since it is all on chain. During the entire beta period, all data will be retained for the official launch. We're also working closely with our ecosystem builders to prevent spam and optimize the performance of Csplex Indexer. Stay tuned for more updates, and thank you for your continued support. So what does this mean? This means they're pausing open beta. This doesn't surprise me, as the launch failed. let's just be honest. I hear a bunch of people in my comment section saying that they were able to mint early on, but the tokens aren't in their wallets. Some people are saying, they were minting and it got to a certain percentage and then it failed. Some weren't able to do anything at all. Yesterday's video of mine was made before I knew, like I said, I got a late start on everything yesterday. So it was before I knew that they were having issues failing to mint on the back end, and my mint of the Go tokens was actually still in process. It said it was 20% complete, so I assumed things were working okay, but they clearly weren't, because that ended up failing, you know, an hour into it. So nonetheless, they did state here as well that none of the data will be lost, which means I assume that anybody who minted tokens will receive those tokens, you know, once they clear everything up third party wise behind the scenes, and everybody should be made whole, is what I'm reading into this saying here. So I think at this point we just have to be patient, and clearly they have some things to fix on the back end. And what I would like to know from you guys is, are you still, you know, comfortable minting when they, you know, do reopen the open beta, or has this experience kind of just gotten you to a point where you're like, yeah, I think I'm going to pass on this and I'm just going to continue to buy KASPA? I'm probably still going to mint, in case anybody's interested in knowing when things, you know, open up again, providing, you know, the user experience is smooth and things actually work as they say they're going to work. And like I've always said, you guys, a very small amount of money, right? Because we just don't know a whole lot yet. And as this could be a very, you know, profitable sector here at some point, always said proceed with caution, because we just don't know yet. Clearly something did go wrong here, but they say they're going to make everybody whole and everything's going to be smoothed out and cleared out. Everything's on chain, so you know they have all the data, and as soon as everything's ready to go, they will make everything right. So let me know in the comment section below, and that's all I wanted to go over today. I have another video airing later at my normal time as well tonight, but I thought this was important news, so I jumped on a lot earlier to let you guys know this, so that maybe it will calm the storm a little bit for some people who might be panicking. So that being said, pack your damn bags before it's too late. I will see you in the next video. Peace out.